Welcome, Ophiuchus, to your mid-March tarot reading. Sorry it took a little while. I have two Thoth decks. This one's a particular sack, but really nice. These, what do you call it? Are really geared towards. At least that particular deck is really geared towards the 12 zodiacs, not 13 specifically you. So I have another deck that I also work with. It's a little based off. This one I do read reversals. So this is a little nice for you. A little more in depth because I am learning as well as I go here with this deck, and especially with Ophiuchus. Yeah. So bear with me. I'm gonna base a lot of my original kind of workings with the other tarot deck, but because I haven't worked everything out personally, it's gonna be more of you to them and them to you, if that makes sense. This will apply to you, but it's gonna be more geared towards you and them and you kind of situation. Not, I hate to say too much in that one regard where we're all working together because you're different. You're working differently. You're doing something differently. All right. So let's get started. I want a 10-15 minute video. So let's get started. All right. Go ahead. I'm going to do a particular spread with this, and then clarify it with the psychic cure if need be, and then 3 messages from the 3 notes on connection, love and connection from the universe, and then 3 yes or no with a regular deck. All right, so let's get started. What Ophiuchus needs to know this second half of March. So if you need to know anything else about my channel, go to my about section, and anything more, go ahead and just drop a line. Drop me a line, and go ahead and ask. Go ahead. Or I should have watched the cards first, but. There we go. That should be pretty random. Okay. And King of Wands wanted to come out in reverse. This one has different major arcana. Everything else kind of comes out pretty good. Alright, let's get started because I think I'm already like about 3 minutes in. And you don't have to like the channel, but if you like, subscribe. More on the way. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Focus. What's gonna be? What's gonna happen? Alright, so your life is kind of divided pretty evenly. There's one situation on your mind above all else. Let's look at it. And that is, this is towards you. So you have the 10 of Swords advantage. That's really good. This is in French, I'm sorry, and I couldn't get another. But I'll try to interpret. And then you have the the Knight of Discs or Pentacles in action. Wow. Okay, and then 6, 9, 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. I think right here is, I think if your advantage would be to not do something. Let whatever has to happen, and no movement. You don't need to do anything really. Yeah. You don't really need to do anything. Or take advantage and don't let inaction pass you. Remember that. All right, and underneath you have Page of Cups. Oh, your protection. No, wait. Dang, I forgot what that word's meant. Give me 1 second. Support. Okay, nice. Support. See, it's a sound. Give me 1 second. What does this say? Okay, alright. So it's a little different. That might have been the Chariot. That's why it doesn't pertain. And then 6 of Wands in route. So you're moving towards calmer seas. Yeah, calmer seas. Alright, so that's the first half. And then these are all kind of the same. That one's so small. Alright, we'll do two somewhat equally important situations. So then you have King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I think that's the sky. Or the day. Sorry. I am so sorry. I had to kind of, I you know, I had brought this out. I was gonna wait for you. And Page of Pentacles. So I think this is kind of, I would say, I hate to say a family affair, but it could definitely be. But definitely luck is on your side, I think, in this sense right here. All right. Right, that was at the bottom of the thing, right? Present, the Fool, and Dissension. I think that's the Chariot, but or that Strength. And okay, so just be careful. Try not to come off arrogant or pushy or anything when dealing with anybody. Right. So, and this is your other part. So you have the Devil in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords, and the King of and the Knight of Cups. So don't worry too much about what's going to happen. Even though the Devil's there, it was reversed, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So out of something good, out of something bad. Give me 1 second. I forgot what this word means.
Support.
I have no idea what that was. Sorry. Okay, something good, I think. No, something kind of not good, I think. There's a lot of work. You're hopeful, be hopeful, but don't expect too much, I think. I hate to say it. Alright, so this is the smallest day. This is where I think you should focus on something you might have missed. Alright, so that's before. So you have the Ace of Wands upright. That page of swords reverse. No temperance in reverse. Let me just check I'm recording. Oh, thank goodness I am. Alright. The star. 5 of swords upright. You have 10 of pentacles. You got Queen of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Get a lot more cards than I thought. Maybe too much. Alright, 5 of Pentacles, reversed. Prudence, I think that was Strength, or a Hangman in reverse. 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. I hate to say this like this. If you're expecting an answer from somebody, I don't think it's going to be a good answer. I don't think it's going to be what you were expecting. So you're hopeful though. You're very hopeful. As a connection, I would just be really careful with this tower here. That turned out to be, one second. Tower. Yeah. Whatever it is involving, I think it's best to separate business and emotions. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know French all that well. I'm still learning a lot. See, and then you're hopeful that it doesn't involve a loss, but I don't think you're not mixing everything right. I think this is what the message is. You're not mixing things in the right proportions. Maybe how can I say it? You're missing. You think you can, just because you can do what you thought you couldn't do very well. You're failing on your basics. You're failing on what got you started. Like you may think you may be juggling good, but if you can't just get your basics right, of just 2, you're not gonna be able to get that right. But see, 1, you get your 1 here. Not a big issue. So, be more passionate about what you're doing. Here, give me 1 second. Okay, so from what I'm able to understand, it might not tarnish, but it's definitely a bigger picture where something might, like they might talk, or who's they? I'm not. Everybody else around you involved. if it does involve somebody, it could be. Oh crap! Here, stand your ground. So if it does involve somebody, it's stand your ground. Again, this isn't saying do anything like really extravagant. It's just a stand your ground. Doesn't mean do anything to anybody else. Just, and it's not about doing anything else or anything too bad. But here, let's check out what this petrol was. That's what it was, right? Pest. Yeah. You're hoping it doesn't involve your finance, your wealth, partnerships and alliances for your loss. See, it might. It's a possibility. And I got 5 wisdoms, 5 for hold on, give it 1 second. What was it? Yeah, okay, so everything that's going on right now can be totally avoided. Alright, so all this is just a lack of oversight. Just where you're like, no, I'm good here, I'm so good, I don't even have to worry about any of it. And that's where you think that might not be. So, patience and planning. Plan very well. And then third eye chakra for this Queen of Wands in reverse. So keep an eye out. Yeah. All right. So you got 3 cards because I don't know what that tower's about. Here, it's prison in reverse. I mean, if you really want to do it in extreme, it's prison. So be very careful. It could be one of those things where you didn't even know. I didn't know, but again, you know. So yeah, throat chakra, love begins in power. Clarifying the prison card. And 2 cups too. Because if you want to find, honestly, if this is how it came out, if you want to read it, so 1 Ace of Cups for the 2 of Cups, and then third and strength. So be careful. Be watchful for. See, and see, and you, for not being able to see everything you've got, so you have to. See beyond your eyes and speak your truth. Patience, bottom of the deck, and choose wisely. All right. I have no idea how long I started your video, but I'm pretty sure I started a bit long. Let's go ahead with the notes. This is a good read. This is a good spread. I'm glad we're reading Power of the Night today. A lack of everything. There's just, and not that you're lacking, it's just that it's a blind side, you know? It's our blind side. But with partnerships, patience, understanding, wisdom, should be really good. Now this one stood out. You needn't worry. You needn't worry. And this one stuck out. Honor thyself. You needn't worry and honor thyself. And lastly, take time to make a demonstration. And lastly, the bottom of the deck. Come on, come on, come on. Things are not as they appear. And a few people got that. But again, when you're... It's not a big deck, so... Alright. So you quick yes or no. I think I already at the 20-minute mark. Yes. So remember, it's a general read, always general. Right or wrong. Okay, to be as wrong, the Emperor and Strength. I don't think I did that, sorry. There we go. Have the strength to say you're wrong. Everybody likes to admit when they're wrong and all that. So, 4 of Swords, to be right. A lot of work. And I don't know what that relates to, how you can use that, but then we have the Hermit. Clarifying, well, the one way you're not seeing everything, you're not kind of keeping an eye on what another thing that can be. So yes and yes. Yes. It's a good yes. It's not a solid yes, but it's a good yes. It's not one of the best yeses, but it's better than nothing. And then the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. So be hopeful that you can do it alone. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And then fall in the 10 of Cups. So you don't need to worry too much. I think over here, this is, we really just got to pay attention to that. Everything you think you double check, triple check, you can never be too sure. Alright, and lastly, let me give you a little excerpt from one of my favorite books. From The Art of War, and it says 22. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him, pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Wang Tzu, quoted by Tu Yu, says that the good tactician plays with his adversary as a cat plays with the mouse, first feigning weakness and immobility, and then suddenly pouncing upon him. Alright, hopefully this reading was good enough for you, and sorry I couldn't use the other Thoth deck and really bring into what I've been trying to study, but I think this particular deck doesn't particularly have to worry too much on that. You can definitely apply some of the rules that anybody else is using on here, but these ones stand on their own. Hopefully you're able to see them. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in your next video for April. Thank you.